So what happens when you have a really big Red John moment and a really big Jizbin moment? What happens when those two things all happen and collide in one episode? Hey everyone, my name is Americ from HappyCool and welcome to a brand new advanced review of The Mentalist for Season 6, Episode 6, titled Fire and Brimstone. Now before we get into the festivities, let me just do my usual caveat. Number one, the reason why I saw this episode early is because as a member of the press, I sometimes, occasionally, am lucky enough to have access to an advanced copy of an upcoming episode. In this case, it was The Mentalist. What up? And number two, I never spoil anything in my advanced reviews. If you are afraid of finding out anything, don't watch this video. Or at least you can watch this video, but you're gonna have to mute this sound because I'm gonna talk about some things here. I'm just saying. It's gonna happen. Guys, I'm having a really legitimate, not kidding, being absolutely honest with you, not trying to make jokes, hard time with this review. I can't say anything without spoiling anything. I mean, even if I give you some impressions, I'm afraid that it's gonna remove your enjoyment of this episode because I gotta tell you guys, holy crap, holy freaking crap. It was an amazing episode. I know I say this in my advanced reviews and you think it's sometimes, oh, America, you're kind of overhyping this. I mean, come on, it can't all be really good. It is really freaking epic and I cannot stress enough how you cannot miss a single frame of this episode. I'm just gonna tell you a few things. Just a little bit tidbit, a little bit something to eat so that you and I can at least share some things. First thing I'm gonna share with you guys are the freaking amazing conversations in this episode. Now, I know you're like, conversations? I mean, isn't that what a show is all about? Dialogue, Americ? I know. You know, fictional person who I'm talking to, I'm going crazy. Anyways, the conversations in this episode are freaking epic. I was like so tense. So freaking tense. I was like, I was exhausted at the end of this episode. Literally, I was like, I need a break. I need a break from life. And the best or worst part of it all, I'm not even sure, is that it got progressively more intense as the episode went along. And it was like, at the end of it, it was just crescendo. It was conversations. Who knew? You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say about the whole Red John part of it. Patrick is gonna bring all the suspects in one room. All of them. All 5 of them. Yes, I'm sorry. If you didn't want to know this, you should have stopped when I told you to stop. He's going to bring them all in one room and something gun-related is going to happen. That's really all. No, what else can I say? You know what? How he brings them into the room is pretty ingenious. It's classic Patrick Jane, but it's classic Patrick Jane with a little bit more intense, a little bit more Janey. Is that a word? Am I making up stuff? I'm really losing this thread. I'm just gonna keep going. It's happening. Now, Jizbin. Jizbin moment. The Jizbin moment. Is there a Jizbin moment in this episode? Yeah, there is a Jizbin moment in this episode. You know what? Give me a second. Let me check in this dictionary. No. There are no words that I can use to express what this moment is all about without spoiling it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just taking this moment in this review to apologize to you because I wish I could say anything, but I can't because if I say anything, I'm gonna spoil it and I'm gonna ruin the moment for you and I want you to just experience the moment so we can talk about it later on. I swear to God, we're gonna talk about it. I mean, I have things to say. I have things to say, but I can't say anything. It was beautiful. Oh, damn it, I said something. You know what, guys? In my last advanced review, I told you not to miss the last 5 minutes of this episode. For this episode, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say don't miss the last 5 minutes. I lied. Don't miss the last 5, maybe 10
10 minutes. Just, you know what? Don't miss anything in this episode. If there's someone who's trying to interrupt you, just shoo them away. You can't miss a frame. You can't miss a frame.
Yeah, so that happened again. Sorry. Alright guys, I legitimately cannot say another word. This was by far one of the hardest and best reviews I've ever had to do. You guys are in for a treat. I freaking love this episode. I hope you love it too. I have so many things I want to tell you, but I can't. So come back here right after the episode, which is actually going to air at a special time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which means I will have my review up at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time instead of 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't freak out if you don't see it. It's just not my fault. I'm gonna have to wait until, you know, the episode is done. That's just gonna happen. So that was all I had to say. Comment below. Let me know, what are you expecting in this episode? What are you hoping for? Just talk to me. Just talk to me, because clearly you can tell that I need help. I need someone to just hold me. Hold me. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new, better subscribe, because otherwise you're not gonna see that review. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye. You know what? No, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna spoil one thing. I'm actually gonna tell you right here, right now, that in my actual review, there will be no what didn't work section. I mean, fundamentally, that section will not exist, because that is how amazingly awesome this episode was.